Here's what happened at the final round of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the BitCi MXGP of Turkiye at Afyon. 2 points separating Jago Geerts and Tom Viaal ahead of MX2 Race 1, and it was Viaal who grabbed his 10th foxhole shot of the campaign. Geerts was buried in about 6th position, but gained 2 more coming out of turn 2. He emerged in 4th place behind De Wolf and Langenfelder. Geerts lucky to get away with that one. He went back to 5th as Everts went through, but then he regrouped, found his way past Langenfelder to move into 3rd, and then went after Kai De Wolf. He went outside to make the pass on the Dutchman. He was then into 2nd position. It was a direct shootout then between the top 2 in the championship. Rowan van der Moosdijk got the better of Langenfelder to move into 4th. That's where he would stay. And at the head of the field, if it stayed like this with Viaal leading the way and Geerts 2nd, Viaal would be leading the World Championship. Obviously, Jago Geerts then fell, lost 2nd position. De Wolf then got caught and passed. Geerts was back into that 2nd place with that move on the Dutchman, but it was too little too late. Viaal won for the 16th time this year from Geerts, De Wolf, van der Moosdijk and Langenfelder. MX2 Race 2, and the 2 rivals started next to each other. Geerts just muscling across the front of Viaal to grab his 6th foxhole shot of the campaign. Thibaut Beneston was behind his teammate, De Wolf there as well, but Viaal emerged in 4th position, but wasted no time in getting on terms with everybody ahead of him. A couple of corners into the race, Viaal down the inside of Kai De Wolf, took over 3rd, and then quickly past Thibaut Beneston, gave him no room to manoeuvre here as he took 2nd away. He then ran off track halfway around the opening lap, rejoined, didn't lose or gain a position, and then went after Geerts. At the start of the 2nd lap, though, he forced the issue, the KTM down the inside of the Yamaha. The solution was clear between those 2. Beat each other to be world champion as Kai De Wolf moved into 3rd with that pass. Geerts then thought he'd made a pass stick. Viaal got the better of him, not for the first time in the race. Another opportunity for Geerts went sailing by as Viaal read that situation as well, but then there was an absolute catastrophe here. Viaal went down, Geerts couldn't avoid him, they couldn't believe it either. Everybody was in disbelief, and then Geerts would fall again. Bottom right corner of your screen as he was closing in on Viaal. We pick him up here, just re-emerging. By then, Viaal was home and dry, pretty much. Geerts could only continue in 2nd position and lick his wounds, hoping for a mistake from Viaal. It didn't come. In fact, there was another mistake there as he cased the double for Jago Geerts. He would have to be content with 2nd in the race and 2nd overall on the day and in the championship. Tom Viaal crossed the line, though, to win race 2, his 17th race win of the campaign, and with it, a 2nd MX2 world title. Celebrations down there at Red Bull KTM as the Frenchman wins again, coming from behind. The overall on the day, Tom Viaal with a 1-1 with his 10th Grand Prix victory of the campaign. Geerts 2nd overall, 3rd was Rowan van der Moosdijk, his first podium since he came back from injury. And confirmation of the World Championship. Viaal, Geerts and Langenfelder just 4 points in it at the end of the season. Tom Viaal then a 2-time world champion before he heads to America. The gold plate and the gold medal picked up here in Turkey at the final round. Congratulations, Tom Viaal and Red Bull KTM.
It was a tough one. I swear to you, it was really a tough one. Jago was pushing a lot, and we crashed together. So when I crashed, I was like, he's done. But yeah, I saw him crash, and it was so hard. The longest, the biggest moto I think for my career, but so happy to win. I did it again, was so tough, but thanks to the whole team for the job. It's incredible, and I'm so happy before leaving to the US to grab another title.
MXGP Race 1 with the first 2 positions already decided. Geiser and Seewer, all eyes on the battle for 3rd in the championship between Prado, Koldenhoff and Renault. It was Jeremy Seewer, though, who grabbed the first foxhole shot of the race, his 5th of the campaign. Just behind him was Romain Fevre. Fevre took over the lead almost immediately, though, with Renault back there in 3rd position, Mitch Evans and Glenn Koldenhoff. Prado was buried a bit further back, around about 10th place. The two Yamahas, though, got the better of Fevre, and then as he tried to make a move on his teammate, Renault spun up, lost 2 positions as Evans and Fevre went on by. Evans then took over the lead briefly from Siwa on the Honda. Siwa responded immediately, regained the lead. This is all on the first lap. And they were at it again on lap 2, but this time the Australian was through. Then Siwa felt the wrath of his teammate. Renault barged down the inside to take second position away on lap 3. And around about the same time in the race, Valentin Guillot, who'd started in 6th, moved into 4th with that pass on Romain Fevre. Jeremy Siwa then started to make his way to second position as Romain Fevre fell from 3rd. He would eventually come home in 8th place. Jorge Prado thought he'd found his way past Fevre. Albi Ferrato found his way past both of them on his way to 6th, but then after Valentin Guillot fell from 3rd on the final lap, everybody moved up a position. Renault a winner for the 6th time, Siwa 2nd, Geiser 3rd, Guadagnini, Ferrato and Guillot your top 6. The final race of the season, MXGP Race 2, the 18th round about to come to an end. Maxime Renault with his first foxhole shot of the campaign. He was only 6 points behind Jorge Prado going into this final race in the battle for 3rd place. Prado was there in 3rd position and then 4th as Evans struck again. Halfway round the opening lap though, and Maxime Renault's chance of a bronze medal fell when he tipped over. He would pick himself up in 15th and re-emerge at the end of the race in 8th as Mitch Evans fell hard from 2nd position on lap 2. The Australian just winded, would not rejoin the race. Romain Fevre was leading. Prado was then in 2nd place as Jeremy Siwa got the better and went around the outside of Guadagnini to move into 4th. Geiser then found his way into 2nd with that pass on Prado, but couldn't do anything about Romain Fevre. Calvin Villaren went down hard as well from 9th place as he was challenging Maxime Renault. He would withdraw from the race. And then with 3 or 4 laps to go, Jeremy Siwa had to work his magic for 3 corners to find his way into 3rd with that move on Prado. But on the final lap, it was Romain Fevre with his first race win of the season. Tim Geiser across the line 2nd, Siwa 3rd, Prado 4th, Guadagnini 5th. And that meant that Tim Geiser was your overall winner with a 3rd and a 2nd. Siwa 2nd overall with a 2nd and a 3rd, and Fevre with an 8-1 on the 3rd step of the podium. For Tim Geiser, his 10th career win, 10th Grand Prix win this year, his 100th career podium. And Geiser already confirmed in Finland as the world champion. Siwa 2nd and Prado confirmed 3rd overall today at the final round. Congratulations to Tim Geiser, 5-time world champion and the overall winner here in Turkey. After the normal ceremony, it was the medals, so bronze for Prado, silver Siwa, and gold for Tim Geiser. And of course, he picked up the magnificent MXGP Winners' Trophy as well.
Couldn't wish for a better season. Today I was struggling with the start, I didn't have good starts and I have to came through the pack, both motos. Second one was difficult because Jorge was just all over the place. But when I managed to make a pass on him, I started close to Roman, but it was a bit too late. But anyway, winning overall again here in Turkey is super nice, so I'm super happy.